This was Barron. This was just this was a Cleveland beatdown here.
Man, it was a Cleveland good old fashioned. You didn't do your chores, you getting spanked. Go give me 5 switches. And they whooped everybody on Boston. You know, Isaiah, Avery, Bradley.
I like your homeboy punishment analogy. I know exactly what you're about. Early, when you win a championship, you become a master of your craft. So, LeBron and them knew that said, listen, these guys had an emotional Game 7. We know what we got to do. Yes, they're the number 1 seed, but we have the experience. We have the switch. Let's not take these guys lightly. Let's not get the crowd to the game. Let's just come in here and, dominate them from the start, and that's exactly what they did.
There was, Ernie, I just felt that there's something that you say, we're going to have this beat us. And I don't know what this was watching the Boston Celtics today. So some people say, well, LeBron, you have to get 40, but we're not going to give you those assists, so we're going to stay home on those shooters. I didn't see that. Or they say, LeBron, we're going to double you every time, and we're going to make Kyrie have to go in his bag of tricks to beat us and someone else. Tonight, they allowed everything to happen. Yeah. So there wasn't a game plan that you could say going into. I'm not sure what they would do.
We're going to try to take this away from you guys. I don't
know. There probably was,
but
there wasn't executed out there. I know Brad Stevens has got there, and they're the number 1 team in the Eastern Conference for a reason, as Isaiah Thomas says, and I believe that. And I'm probably one of their biggest advocates. I'm probably one of the people that are cheering them on the most.
I think it's a lack of identity, though. It's a lack of identity. You come off of that Game 7 hangover. You come into Game 1, and like LeBron was saying, we want to test the temperature and see what it is. And I thought Boston came out and was looking to see what Cleveland wanted to do, relying on the three-point ball and not putting the pressure, not picking up full court. They lost their identity tonight, and that was it.
And I was ready, Shaq.
And I guarantee you Boston will say, we were flat and we weren't hitting shots.
Yep.
Weren't hitting shots. So, even though they
weren't defending
either. But, Kenny, you played before. Barron, you also played. Like when you're not hitting shots, nothing is going. You don't play defense. You don't rebound.
Yeah, but you passing up layups.
But you won Game 7s before on your teams that you played?
No.
No? I thought that game when you guys beat Utah, that wasn't a Game 7?
No, Utah beat them in that series.
Oh, that's right.
BigJummy.com.
Hey, man, stop rubbing in back.
We didn't want to reopen an old wound.
BigExpectation.com. But you've won Game 7s.
Yes, I won a Game 7.
How difficult it is to go from 7 to 1. For me, I always thought it was super difficult.
It is.
Like I said, New Year's Eve.
But even when you're in your gym against the champs, you're in your gym with this crowd against the champs, and you're having a hangover.
And we went to San Antonio. We went to
San
Antonio. We went to Utah and lost. I just the energy from Game 7. I keep saying it's like New Year's Eve, and then come back 2 days later. New Year's Eve again. I don't have the same energy to party like that. I'm just emotionally, I don't have it.
And the only time that you're not affected by that is like, for example, for us, we had a Game 7 in Sacramento East Conference Finals. Now we're going to the finals, so that's a whole different type of
it's a different animal.
But I think with Boston, they just ran up into a bigger team. You coming off a Game 7, and it's not Washington anymore. It's Cleveland, and it's LeBron. So no matter how hyped or how much you can get yourself up, they're going to hit you differently. They're going to cut differently. You know what I mean? You're playing against the best player in the world, and so you can't have a hangover. It has to be a high sense of urgency, and I think they have that.
I'm telling you, it's hard, though, man. I'm just telling you, put that tuxedo back on 2 days later. It's hard, man. 13-point
game is
get
the way
your girl ready. Get the alcohol ready. Get the music popping.